This Week in AI, filtered for people who would rather not attend the conference. 3 stories from the past 48 hours, all pointing the same direction. The quiet approach is winning, filtered for clarity and intelligence. Story 1. China just blocked the $2 billion acquisition of Manus, a massive geopolitical shift in the AI agent market that most people missed in the noise. China's National Development and Reform Commission just blocked Meta's $2 billion acquisition of Manus. This was more than a business deal. It was a play for the most advanced autonomous AI agent on the market. Manus is the AI agent that operates a computer for you. Give it a task, it clicks, navigates, and executes. While you are doing something else, the agent is working. This is the ultimate tool for the quiet, automated workflow. Beijing called it a national security matter and instructed both parties to unwind the deal immediately. This is the first major instance of a government explicitly treating personal AI agents as critical national infrastructure. Here is what this means. 2 governments are in a territorial dispute over AI agents, the software that does work. The workflows introverts have been quietly automating are now a geopolitical prize of the highest order. When governments fight over software, it shifts power. And Manus shifts who can accomplish things without a team. Note, Manus is still live. If you haven't tried running a real workflow through it, this week is the time. That window may be smaller than we think. The age of unmonitored AI agents is closing fast. Story 2. The man who built AlphaGo just raised $1.1 billion to beat the LLM race. David Silver is taking a path that ignores the noise of San Francisco for something more fundamental. Silver is the researcher who created AlphaGo. He has started Ineffable Intelligence with a massive war chest. His bet: large language models are fundamentally limited. He calls human training data fossil fuel. Great for a shortcut, but finite. His approach is reinforcement learning, AI that teaches itself through trial and error. Whether his approach wins is a decade-long bet. But the style is one introverts understand perfectly. Low ego, high craft. Let the work make the argument. Silver is doing the opposite of every AI CEO you've seen. No product launches, no viral demos, no keynote. Building in London, not San Francisco. Quietly. He is giving all his equity to charity. You don't have to agree with his technical thesis to recognize the approach. Quiet builders and loud ones play the same game. Only one does it without needing the room, without the stage. Story 3. GPT-5.5 is now in the API. Your coding costs just dropped. OpenAI quietly pushed their most capable coding model to the API last Friday. The results are stark. It hit 82.7% on Terminal Bench 2.0. That is the new state-of-the-art for coding. Crucially, it uses fewer tokens per task than 5.4. More efficiency, less waste. The cost is half that of comparable frontier coding models. This is an immediate win for automation. Testers called it conceptually clear. It understands why code fails, not just what the error says. Update your configuration to GPT 5.5 today. No new prompting required. It just works better. If you run autonomous coding agents without sitting next to them, your cost per workflow just dropped. If you do one thing this week, pick one workflow you are still doing manually and give it to an agent, not as a test, as infrastructure. The governments of China and the US are fighting over this software. Your competition is having meetings about whether to try it. While they talk, you can be building. That gap is yours. The tools that let you build alone are becoming the most valuable things on the internet. That is the signal this week. 3 stories, 1 theme. AI news through the introvert lens, no conference required. I'm filtered for clarity. Subscribe to stay ahead of the noise. See you next time. Clean lo-fi music fade.